welcome hunters to Happy Hunting, the show for hunts and hunters on the Second Life grid. And this episode, we are definitely getting into the Halloween spirit of things. And of course, our show sponsors are Prim Perfect Publications and Treat TV. And next is The Hunt News by Rosamoo Mendelson. Hi, Rosamoo, and I must say, I think you've been on that diet a bit too long.
Oh, I only wish.
So what can you tell us about all this great stuff here on the set?
Well, I have to say that this has been overwhelming to put together. There are so many fabulous Halloween-themed hunts going on right now. It's extraordinary. And all of the things that are here tonight are from hunts that will run through the end of the month. The Shine Prefabs goes till the 1st of November, but everything else goes through the 31st of October. So there's still some time for hunters to get out there and gather up some of the goodies. But there are so many Halloween hunts. It's just mind-boggling, and they're great things. This is going to be a little confusing, and I'm going to be presenting things a little differently. Usually I try to group all of the items from one hunt together, but tonight it's going to be sort of a little bit spread out. So if everyone will have patience while I go sort from one page of my notes to the next. I'm going to starting out on the first tier on the bottom on the left-hand side. This comes from the Boo Bunny hunt from R&B, and it's called Autumn Crates. And has all sorts of goodies with leaves and gourds. It's a lovely decoration to have around. And it does, I believe it has some poses in it as well.
How cute.
Yeah, anyway. And then I have a group of clothing items, and these are all from the Tricks or Treats hunt, which again, I think should be called the Tricks and Treats because many of the stores in that hunt provided two gifts. One was a trick and one was a treat. On the left, we have from Heartbeat, the male and female zombies in blue. And I don't have everything that comes with those outfits. Those outfits have a lot more extensive detailing as well, but this sort of gives you the idea of what they are.
Zombies are the rage.
Oh, are they only? Next to that is the item from Blah, 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 and it's the Black Widow. The Tricks or Treats Hunt Black Widow outfit, which is a little nice and racy. The hat is just sort of funny to me.
It is.
As we move over, we get to Divalicious, and this is their treat gift, which is very cute. And then the next one is from Shadow Moon. It's Twisted Jesters, male and female. I have to say that the hunts that I did, and I certainly didn't get to all of the Halloween hunts, but there were quite a lot of places that did two items for male and female, an outfit, the outfits that went together. That was very prevalent and much more so than usual. In my experience, in any case. Anyway, these are charming. I like it's sort of a slightly different take on the Jesters. Again, Jesters was one of the themes that came through frequently in the hunts that I did this time. Different.
Not too surprising.
I guess. Then we come to some objects. Now, the first thing here is from Prism Furniture. It's called Fall Evenings, and it is the table as well as the leaves and the pumpkin decoration sitting on the table. I have put on top of that from Happy Homes. Oh, and excuse me, that's from the Bewitched hunt. From the Gimme Candy hunt, we have the candy corn cupcakes, which were created by Happy Homes. And then
sugar high.
Oh, really? And then sticking out in front is the from Violet Moon Creations they're witch finger cookies. And I have to say, that looking at them, I'm not sure I'd be ready to eat them, but they're very charming, and they have other possible uses as well as being food items.
Yes, I can just imagine what some of my friends would do.
As we move across the stage, we have Grim Teddy. Grim Ted is from CC Decor. This one is from the Bewitched Hunt again, and he's just, I think, had too much candy. There are the two Halloween baskets in orange and in black come from Grumble. Let's see, and the Grumble ones are from the Gimme Candy Hunt as well. And in front of him, there is the Halloween Treats plate from the Shine Prefab Halloween Hunt. And then he's just overwhelmed with candy. I mean, it's no wonder he's sound asleep. Is on the right, there is a jar. Comes from Flood. It's full perm. It's candy balls in a jar. And it comes with a sculpt maps and a texture map as well. And right next to it is the full perm pumpkin, which comes from Pixelada. And that's from the Shine Prefabs Hunt. Now the Teddy is wearing one of my favorite items that I've come across, which I'm a little bit of a sucker for hats. And this comes from Stone's Works. It's the Boo Bunny Topper from the Boo Bunny Hunt.
Oh,
and it's kind of cute. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
So poor Teddy, he's had it for the night, I think. The next group of clothing that I'm featuring, it comes from the Gimme Candy Hunt. And we start out with a combination. The outfit comes from Urban Cherry, and the cauldron and the pose comes from Kabuki. It's a nice synergy. They go together pretty well. We have Kabuki shows up again in another hunt, but these are from the Gimme Candy Hunt. Next to that, I do apologize. Wait a minute. See, I knew this was going to happen. I've moved over to the wrong set.
Uh-oh.
I apologize. We're looking at the Bewitched Hunt down here. And this is, it is a Kabuki. It's the Witch Brewer. But the dress comes from Brandy's Boutique. I apologize. Next to that comes from NMD, Bewitched Dress with Broomstick. And I didn't show the broomstick, but again, there were a lot of broomsticks showing up in the hunt gifts.
Oh, I wonder
fun ones
why.
with animations. There were a lot of animated ones that were, that have great, you sort of ride them anywhere, just like a witch. Next to that is the gift from A Touch of Ireland, and it's a really nice dress. The necklace comes with it, and earrings as well, which you can't really see with the long hair. But that's a very nice dress that they do. They do a good job.
They always do, yes.
Yeah, and the last one from the Bewitched Hunt is dressed by Lexi. It's Bewitched in gold. And I just love its glorious gold. It's a great outfit. This is a mesh dress and hat.
Ooh.
Yes. None of the others so far have been mesh. That's the first mesh item we've looked at today.
Aha.
So,
now, up on this upper tier.
Now, on the next upper tier, we'll start on the left. And here we are. This is the Urban Cherry and the Kabuki poses. The Kabuki pose comes with the ottoman and the pose for the couple. And the outfits, both for him and for her, come from Urban Cherry. And next to that is the Magical Witch's Cauldron table, and that's from the Elegant Goth. It also has a wonderful string of stars and moons, but that was sort of got in the way visually. I didn't work in our set. So, but that has a wonderful thing, and it's got some activity actually there. If you look really close up, there's some animation going on. Next to that comes from Night. This is mesh again. It's the Autumn Leaves sweater. which is just, it's just a nice piece somehow. And as we
Surely
move
is.
over, let's see, so we've got that. As we're moving over, the outfit, the tree stump that I'm sitting on is called the Halloween tree stump. It's from the Give Me Candy Hunt, and it was donated by or presented by Park Place. It has quite a lot of different poses and options, sit options, and a lean. It's kind of a fun one. And while we're here, I would have to say that the item that I am wearing, the costume I'm wearing, is from the Bewitched Hunt. It's called Hot Stuff Skeleton. It's from Hot Stuff, and it's their skeleton costume. It does not come with the hair. I added the hair myself, but it's otherwise very extensive.
I think it's
And,
amazing.
and they did it with very few items. It's only 3 pieces that you wear, and it's very nice. It really turned out well, I think.
Oh, it did.
And you, of course, are wearing the evil jester costume, and that is from the Torches Jack-o'-lantern Hunt. The Torch is a group that is interested in helping people learn about, newbies sort of get involved in the Second Life experience and make it easy for them.
Yes, and it's a great organization. And I should mention, viewers, the outfit I am wearing is kind of a combination because you get his and hers. The bodysuit is from the his costume, but everything else is from hers.
It looks good on you.
Thank you. I love it.
And what you are sitting on is from the Shine Prefabs Hunt. It's from the Stitches Creations is the store that donated it, and it's called Here Kitty Kitty. Again, it has quite a few wonderful poses, and it's called Here Kitty because there's a little kitty sitting next to you. So,
Aww.
and as we move across the stage, we get to what I think of as the crow's corner. There are 2 pieces here. The crossing created for the undead hunt. It's called Tree with Crows, and it's bare tree branches with a couple of rather sinister-looking hovering crows, and they're looking right down on the old baptistry with the crow, and which was created by DNC, and that was for the Shine Prefab Hunt.
Oh, they're both well done.
Yeah, they came out good. Now the next, on the far right. The last thing on this level is an outfit that was created by Angel Dust. It's two of their hunt items. It is the sexy hobgoblin outfit with the witch hat, and that is a sim hunt, a store hunt. Actually, I don't think it's quite a sim; it's a store hunt, and she created quite a number of interesting items over a broad range of I think one of them is a skin. So that's a fun hunt to do, and that's a nice little outfit. Now we come up to the next level up, and on the far left is the item from Lyriel's, which was for the Gimme Candy Hunt. It's the two outfits, male and female. It's called Moonlit Flight. And it's a couple of witches, a male witch and a lady witch, with their brooms. So and they are flying brooms.
So does this mean we're going to see you and Shia zipping around Second Life?
Probably not on brooms.
Oh, okay.
I'm afraid. Not likely. On the top corner, this is just such a fun little spot at the top. I had a lot of fun doing this. First we have for the undead hunt. It is from Incendia, is this fabulous little gravestone. Grave, I guess, with a gravestone and sort of interestingly decorated. Behind that, from the Immortals, is the creepy tree with the blinking owl. And the next item is really very nice. It's a sarcophagus couple. It's from HC Creations, and It's for the Gimme Candy hunt. It has animations with it, but she was the creator, Heavenly, was very nice and gave me a copy that I could shrink down. So it's actually larger in real life, but we couldn't fit the big one on the set. I'm afraid there's just not much room left.
No, that would have been a little difficult.
All right, and the last item we have to show is it's from the Shine Prefabs hunt. It's called The Devil's Wife. It's the whole avatar, and there's more to it than just what you see there. I mean, again, I sort of cut down on some of the items. This is from a store called, I think it's called Mazami. I apologize if I mispronounced that, but it's quite a complete avatar outfit and really quite fun. And that's as much as I could manage with Halloween hunts. And as much fun as this has been with all of the Halloween items, I now have upcoming hunts that have nothing to do with witches and warlocks. The first hunt that's coming up is called Dia de Muertos. It starts October 20th, so it's already running, and it will run through November 20th. It is Day of the Dead, and the hunt item that you're looking for is Bread of the Dead. The next hunt that's coming up, actually, most of the rest of the hunts I'm going to mention run through the entire month of November, from the 1st to the 30th. Something old, something new. This is geared towards weddings. The next one is Shaken Not Stirred, which is a James Bond themed hunt. So that will be great fun. The fake baked turkey hunt, which is a 10 linden hunt, and to give you an idea of what it's about, the hunt item that you're going to be looking for is an orange tanning bottle.
Okay.
The Dirty Turkey 3 hunt starts. That's a Depraved Nation hunt. And again, it's the third one that they've done, as the 3 indicates. This is their third year doing that. There is the Fall Lust Under the Leaves, again running the full month. And it's sort of, one of the things I said about it was, as the weather cools off, things heat up under the haystacks and the leaf piles, and that's what they're encouraging their designers to contribute. The last one I have to mention, it starts on November 2nd, and it's going to run through January 2nd, and it is the Women's Stuff Hunt. This is one of 3 hunts that this group runs. They do the women's stuff, they do the men's stuff, and they started doing home stuff. And these hunts are very large and very professionally done and very fun to, lots of absolutely high-end stores that get involved in these. But this hunt will run all the way to January, so you're going to have lots of time to get that one in.
Well, it sure sounds like it. And again, Rosamoo, I am just so impressed with everything that you bring us every week. And, oh, wow, this show especially, you have outdone yourself.
Oh, thank you.
It is great. And I can't wait to see what you're going to bring in the next show, because we're making that transition from autumn over into winter.
Oh, yes.
Oh, now it'll be fun. It'll be
yes.
Okay. It'll be great. So, hunters, you still have time to go out and get these great Halloween decorations and throw a great party on your land or help decorate your favorite club. It's going to be a great Halloween season. So get out there and get hunting. Rosamoo has given you some great suggestions out there. And of course, everything you've heard about is going to be on our blog at happyhuntingtv.wordpress.com. And Rosamoo, thank you. And I really am looking forward to November.
Me too.
Thanks again, Rosamoo. And of course, viewers, everything you've heard about today will be on our blog at happyhuntingtv.wordpress.com. Stay tuned because we've got lots more coming up in the show. Next up will be my interview with Pac Lorefield, the creator and owner of the I Do Wedding Network, and she's going to talk about her upcoming hunt. And of course, later on in the show, we will have the next episode of the Blackened Mirror. So we're going to take a station break, and we'll be right back.
Radio Real is an internet public radio station with multiple streams on the air daily. We play an extensive variety of music for listeners with eclectic taste, from early music to Victoriana, big band and folk, plus drama and special programs. For more details, visit radioreal.org.
The best things in life are free.
And here we are back again. Thanks for staying with us, viewers. Now for this part of the show is where I get to interview a hunt organizer, and I'm very happy to say that with us today is Pac Lorefield, who is the creator and owner of the I Do Wedding Network. And she's here to tell us about her newest hunt, which is the Something Old and Something New Grid-Wide Hunt. Welcome, Pac.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Oh, we're totally delighted to have you here, and especially since most of us are aware that the wedding industry here in Second Life is pretty well sized, and I think it is really great that you're doing a hunt that's kind of tying in with that.
Yep, it's definitely well sized. Unfortunately, lately though, we've been feeling a lot of a hit as a lot of the other businesses aren't getting as well recognized, and so that was kind of the idea of starting the group as well as the hunt, is just to let people know, hey, we're still out here, we can still help with weddings, it's still affordable, and try to get some excitement going again.
Now, what is the length of your hunt, the dates of your hunt?
The hunt starts November 1st and it will run through November 30th.
Aha, perfect for all those winter weddings.
Exactly.
Now, who are some of the, well, I know it's about time. Who are some of the merchants that are going to be participating?
We have some really great people. We have Layden, our Weddings by Layden. He does a lot of poses and scenes. You might have seen a lot of his stuff with Pond Life is one of them. We have some great dress designers like Charisma Design with us as well. Of course, our store, HPC, is going to be involved with that as well. We have Dirty Little Secrets. We have, I'm just pulling up my list. I guess I should have left that open, but we have a lot of great vendors with us this time. So we have 10 sponsors, so they'll be the first 10 on the hunt list, and then after that are just the normal designers and stuff after that. So
okay, now that brings up an interesting point for our hunters out there or merchants who are considering participating in their first hunt. What exactly is a sponsor?
A sponsor is somebody who, the way I did it was, I've noticed in hunts that I've participated before, there's always like this struggle to be the first ones in, to have the best setting and so forth. And what I did this time was I offered up 10 sponsor positions, and with this position they would be guaranteed the first 10 shops. Also, they would get a 5x12 or 512 by 512 ad space in our upcoming magazine release in November as well. And so they get just a little bit of extra stuff. They get extra mention on the posters and also on the blogs. And not to say I don't give attention to my other vendors as well. I just, it's just that little bit of edge, and the money that you get from the sponsors, I do charge for that, but that helps with advertising and other hidden costs with getting a hunt started with, uploading images to advertise with and so forth.
And quite obviously, your hunt is something old, something new. So what will the participating merchants be creating for your hunt?
Well, what I had asked for them to do is to put up something that they've had for a while up as a hunt object and to create something new. Some of them have created new dresses for bridesmaids, for actually the bride. Some are doing flowers. Some are doing keepsakes. I believe someone is doing a, what was it? I want to say it like a hope check sort of thing. And so there's going to be a variety of stuff. What I had asked them to do is to keep in mind something that can be given as a gift, with the whole idea of something old and something new. And I left that up as a choice because I know some designers, they don't like to leave things transferable and stuff. So some things will be transferable and others they'll just be able to use again. But a good majority of the items will be transferable.
Well, great. And what is the hunt object our hunters should be looking for?
It is going to be two hearts that are kind of interlocked with each other, a gold heart and a tarnished heart. So something old and something new. That was kind of my take on it. So, and it's a kind of it'll be a gold looking heart and a green tarnished heart.
Ah, perfect. That should be pretty simplified and to find and make it a little bit easier. Now, do you have a group that hunters can join?
Yes. What I have done, I know a lot of people have done separate groups for each hunt, and that's just a lot of groups to keep track of for me. So what I did is it's just our I Do Wedding network that when they enter into that, they will just be considered a member for the time, and they're welcome to leave. It's a free group after the hunt, but they just join that, and the hints they can ask the vendors and our other group management and stuff for help with the hints and so forth. So it's just because what we're hoping is that they're going to join the group and want to stay, because the group focused on not only vendors networking together, but we want people to come when they're looking for something specific for a wedding, that they can ask in group and get their answers in one place instead of searching grid wide for something that they can't find.
Well, I can vouch for having fellow hunters help you out can sure make things a lot more fun and a lot easier for you. Now, one thing I want to get back to is earlier in the interview, you mentioned a wedding magazine. What can you tell us about that?
It's I call it IDWN. It's the, acronym for I Do Wedding Network. It's our online magazine. We don't publish it in world just for the fact that a lot of the publishing in world, it takes forever to res. They're primmy, and I find that a lot of people don't use that. And so after talking to some people and getting their advice, we decided to go through issue.com, and we have it on our website so people can go on, and we have articles ranging from asking just simple questions about how-tos to informing them. This issue, a couple things we have coming up is how to know what questions to ask when you're hiring a DJ for your Second Life wedding, and also what's in, what colors are in, what are the hottest trends going on, where can you find things that are but as well. And so we just have all tips. It's the only magazine I have found in Second Life completely dedicated to weddings.
Wow, that is going to be very helpful to a lot of people here in Second Life.
Yep, and the key, what we're kind of doing this issue, and it's going to be kind of a trial, so we'll see how this works out, but I'm actually going to be putting the hints into the magazine itself versus just listed on a website and stuff to make it a little bit more fun, a little bit more interactive, so that people will get to view the magazine but have fun I mean, really truly make it a hunt. Look, finding the hints within the article and so forth. And I mean, I will also provide, if people find it too difficult, I'll have a backup to send out a note card with all the hints and stuff. But we thought it's different, and hopefully it will show them the magazine and show them what the group's all about.
Well, I think it's going to be a highly accessible endeavor, and I certainly expect that it's going to be here for a very long time.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for that. I hope so.
Oh, I know so. You have it there, folks. That's what I'm saying. Now, all of our hunters are going to want to know, do you have any future hunts planned after this one?
I am hoping to do one towards the end of January, 1st of February, because I am planning to do another wedding expo during that time. And so we will probably have, if not one expo wide, we will definitely be having it grid wide at that time, or having both. So whoever's the vendors during the expo can have their hunt items there, or choose their locations for that, and just make it really a big, huge huge event. So that's where I'm tentatively planning right now. It's kind of hard to plan one during the holidays and stuff, and so that I think January, February will be a great time to get out there. Plus, people are in love, so it'll be a great time to find those great gifts. Is that probably what I'll have it around, is creating gifts that they can give to their loved ones.
Exactly. I think that's going to be a perfectly timed one. And a little rumor has it that you and your business partner are also very much the hunters. You love doing hunts.
Yep, we do. She's always, it was funny, she's always finding a hunt somewhere. And one of the last, I'm trying to remember one of the last ones, I think it was the mesh around. And we actually made a really great friend out of that. We got competitive with them because we were all hunting at the same time, and it was a lot of fun because it turned into a contest of who can find it first, and who would move on first. And it was great because we made a really great friend from that. And there's so many great items out there if you take the time willing to find it. And we're always participating. Not only do we put them on, but we have a couple that we're participating in that are coming up about the same time as well. So there's a lot of hunts going on right now.
Oh, that is certainly true, and I do understand what you mean about getting competitive with a fellow hunter. Yeah, you just kind of, I've got to find it before they do. They beat me at the last two places. Yes, I can relate very much. And folks, I never purposely run over the top of you. You just hadn't buzzed in for me. So, okay, there we go. Now, since we are in a electronic age, technological age, do you use social media to promote your hunts elsewhere?
Yes. We use Facebook primarily right now. I'm waiting till we get a little bit bigger before we break into Twitter and so forth. But we do also have our blog as well. So we are just www.facebook.com/IDWNS is where you can find us, and that's where you'll find updates about the hunt, upcoming activities that the network is presenting on, and just other things that we do. I also encourage people, if they want to start conversations or post something, they're more than welcome to do that as well.
That's great, and I'm sure you'll get a lot of positive feedback from all of your hunt followers and participants. Now, I am assuming that since you are highly involved with the wedding industry, that pretty much most of your future hunts were going to tie in some way to that theme.
Yeah, I would like them to kind of tie in, but I also want it to be open enough that we don't corner ourselves. And that was kind of what the something old something new is, that I knew that my wedding vendors would be providing wedding stuff, and I know other new vendors would provide what they sell best, and I think it's been meshing really well. And that's what I hope to do with my themes, is that it will mesh the wedding world with everything else, the fashion world, the building world, that they can kind of see how it all interlocks with each other. because that's the standpoint I come from. Because when you're building something for a wedding, you're a designer if you're making the dress, you're a builder if you're making the venue, so forth. So that's why I kind of want to make sure that I stay broad enough that people feel like they're not excluded from joining the hunt, but that people know when I do Wedding Network as a hunt, they kind of know what's in store for that.
Well, and it's also not weddings, but anniversaries.
Mm-hmm.
There's lots of venues that can be used for an anniversary party, and this is a chance to find some of these wonderful places.
There's res days, there's bachelor parties, bachelorette parties. One of our vendors is giving away a bachelorette set, is one of the items being given away. So there's going to be a lot of fun, great things that, what a lot of wedding planners do more than just weddings, because we know that there's events and res days and adoption parties and baby showers. We've always been big with doing baby showers in Second Life. So, it's just, the wedding is the name of it, but honestly, I try to encompass everything event wide, I guess, for
You're
Second Life.
multifaceted, in other words.
Yep.
So let's see, you own your own business,
Mm-hmm.
you're putting on a magazine, you organize hunts. Is there anything else you cram into your busy schedule?
Well, outside of Second Life, I'm going to school right now, and I run my own graphic design and consulting business in real life as well. So I stay pretty active. I used to DJ in Second Life, and I will here and there. It was finally came to that point where I had to decide, where's my focus going to be. And as much as I love DJing, I decided after 2 years it was time to set that aside and really focus on growing the group and our business. And so you'll hear me every once in a while jump on the mic and DJ. I do miss it every once in a while, so.
Well, I would imagine so. Now, this episode is going to air on October 26th, and I believe you have something special you're putting on that very same day.
We do. We have our first Halloween masquerade that we're hosting, and Grumbles is actually sponsoring for us, and there's going to be some giveaways from Grumbles, as well as I will be auctioning off ad space for the magazine that will be coming out on November 1st. So you can get in. We just had a raffle where people could enter in for a 2-page ad space, which usually runs about 1,500 linden. Our winner got it for 150 linden. So we try to make things affordable and, attainable, I guess, that, we're too good to help the little people, or, we want people to be involved and feel like they can afford it. So we always work with people. And that was the one thing we're thinking, that we probably, if we do not sell pages 1 and 2, that's what we'll be auctioning off on the 26th. If not, we'll be auctioning off one of our other primary ad spaces. So it'll be a great opportunity to just come and mix and mingle and network and win some prizes and dress up and listen to great music. I will be DJing that night, so I've been told I can play a pretty mean playlist. So,
so in other words, viewers, you need to start digging through all your good stuff and come to the masquerade on the 26th at the Plaza. And as Pac said, there's going to be some great things there, and great fun, great music, and great company. All right. Well, Pac, you have been an absolutely fantastic guest, and I think your hunt, Something Old, Something New, is going to be very popular, and I really think that our viewers are going to be going, okay, I can't wait for this one. This is going to give me a chance to start planning my wedding, my party, anniversary, what have you. So I think for the viewers, it's going to be one to look forward to. And I really don't know when you find time to sleep, Pac.
Neither do I. A lot of people ask that of me. I'm like, I don't know. I just fall asleep when I fall asleep, and I wake up when I wake up.
Well, I'm hoping that we can have you back on the show in the new year and hear what your latest doings are.
I would love that. Thank you guys for this opportunity. I really appreciate it.
Well, we were glad to have you. and we will see you again in 2013.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
All right. Okay, that was my interview with Pac Lorefield, the creator and owner of the I Do Wedding Network, and talking about her hunt. And remember, hunters, all the information you heard today is going to be on our blog at happyhuntingtv.wordpress.com. We're going to take another short break, and when we come back, you're going to get to see the newest chapter of the Blackened Mirror, our fun noir. So stay with us.
Fearless Nation is providing education and raising awareness about post-traumatic stress disorder to banish stigma and inform the public. Fearless Nation PTSD support, putting virtual reality technology to work in trauma recovery. Visit this 501c3 nonprofit at www.fearless-nation.org. That's www.fearless-nation.org.
Welcome back, viewers, and now we are to one of your favorite sections of the show, and of course there are many, but this is where we are going to show you the latest chapter of the Blackened Mirror. And let me tell you, folks, I think you're in for some surprises, so take a look, watch for your clues, and here we go.
You know those times when you know you're looking at trouble, but you're too dumb to walk away when you can?
Mr. Quinn?
Yeah, this was one of them.
I find myself in a certain predicament, and I require assistance in its resolution.
These were delivered for you, Miss Alice.
Mr. Biggins, get our equipment. Mr. Quinn, find a good-sized looking glass. It's time to stir the cauldron.
Okay, yeah, this is new.
Oh no. Not this lot again.
This lot?
What Mr. Biggins means, Mr. Quinn, is that we have friends here.
I knew I should have recognized those flowers.
And that they should be able to help us on our way. Come along.
Suppose I'm rowing again.
That would be very kind of you.
Ah, Miss Allen, how nice to have you with us again.
Brother Conway, it's my pleasure to return. May I introduce my associate, Mr. Quinn? And I'm sure you remember Mr. Biggins.
Of course. Welcome to the cauldron, Mr. Quinn. May your visit be a restful one. Miss Allen, you are expected.
Thank you.
And if you gentlemen would like to wait here, I hope you will find our accommodations to your liking.
Oh, no, buddy. Where she goes, we go.
That's right.
As you wish. Miss Allen, gentlemen, you are all most welcome here. The Abyss awaits you.
So who's this Abyss, then?
Well, she's the leader of this group, the Seekers of Truth. Very wise. And really very clever.
And very rude, too.
Mr. Biggins, if you will insist on poking the plants here, you know you're bound to upset one of them.
Well, there's too much greenery here, Miss Alice. It's not natural.
Oh, Mr. Biggins is quite the city boy, I'm afraid. Not in tune at all with the great...
Look, I know it's usually ladies first. Hope you don't mind if I push in here. Biggins, check around the other side.
My child. You came. That much I saw truly.
What happened?
A man. A pale man. He did not know. He did not know what he sought.
Is it still here?
In my place of meditation. Take it and go, child. Escape while you can.
Thank you. For everything.
Is she,
Yes.
I'm sorry, Miss Alice.
There'll be time to mourn later. For now, we need to make sure she didn't die in vain.
Well, then we need a plan. Look, there's no sign of whoever did this. I don't suppose you've got anything resembling a gun in that bag of yours, do you?
Nothing you'd recognize as such, no.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty good at recognizing one when it's waved around near me.
Does that happen often, Mr. Quinn?
Well, you got a winning personality like mine. Sometimes the other guy feels a need to cheat.
All right. Let's go, gentlemen.
Biggins, wait! Damn it.
Come on!
We'll hold him off here!
No time for that! Follow me!
But you...
Just do it! Hold him off while I get... Ah, there it is. Got it. Now to get us out of here. Quickly now, this isn't going to last long. Mr. Quinn!
You go first. I'll come after.
No, it doesn't work like that. I have to go last. Now, come on!
Tell me this is going somewhere we can regroup a little.
What the?
Ow.
Holland?
Well, hi, Edward. Oh, hey, bar still open?
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to pay off your tab?
Good golly, Miss Molly, and wow, that was totally unexpected, viewers. So I think you had better stay tuned and see what happens next and what these new developments are going to bring about. And just a reminder, there is something new from the Blackened Mirror for all of you who are following the show, the games, and the hunts here in Second Life. There's a brand new in-world group called Followers of the Blackened Mirror, and it's a place for all of you to discuss the show. You can share game and hunt clues and catch up on all the latest news. Now, to launch the group, there's a special hunt visiting some Blackened Mirror locations, and there's also a special competition for group members. So it's well worth joining up. Well, that just about wraps it up for this show. And stay tuned and join us next time, where, of course, we're going to have more great hunt news, lots of fun stuff to hear about, and, of course, the next chapter of the Blackened Mirror. So for right now, that's it from here at Happy Hunting. And for all of you hunters out there, have a great week, and we will see you next time, and happy hunting.
Ciao.